I'm in the midst of reorganizing my office and studio. Somehow was able to pull together bits and pieces of what I had set up to run kind of like my creative abstract table. Um, so Quinn, a quick 10-minute session again today. I got to get my timer. Uh-oh. Thought I had it. Let's see. Be right back. Hold on. Oh, here it is. Okay. Use our timer and set this to 10 minutes. Have my watercolors. I have relatively clean watercolor, water. Just wetting some of my paints here before we get started, just to kind of, because I'm using the inexpensive pan style watercolor, and we'll just want those activated. And we're gonna play off of yesterday's session where we kind of use concentric circles. And we're gonna create kind of what I'm envisioning here with this 7 by 8, 7 by 10 inch sheet of watercolor paper with a piece of tape going, cutting across here, suggesting maybe a lower horizon. I'm almost thinking like kind of a graphical slash abstract, a little bit more free flowing than graphical sunrise over a body of water. It's an experiment like all these are, so we'll see where it goes. So I'm going to start putting a suggestion of a circle. My landscape painting focus tends to tell me, hey, don't make it centered. Use the thirds rule or something like that, but we're not going to worry about that. All right. Let's do this. Go with yellow for starters here. Whoops. That got a little muddy. All right, that's okay. Let's do this. I'm using the side of the brush here. I thought everything was nice and clean. I was wrong. I'm normally pretty disorganized and comfortable with that. Now but I will typically have systems that kind of help me deal with that disorganization, as long as there's a little bit of stability and consistency in how things are disorganized, then I'm fine. Take the studio and totally dismantle it. Throw me for a loop here. Oh, let me start the timer. There you go. So it'll be a little bit over 10 minutes. All right. Blue. Screw up here. See if I can get paper towels going. Let's screw that up. Can I screw this up? Yeah, just technically no. Let's take this tape off. Oh, shoot, damaged the paper. That's all right. Not ideal, but we'll work with it. It happens. Let's come over this with gouache if I need to. Let's see, come back through with a little bit of a darker blue. Edges maybe closer to the corner. Up in the sky. Try not to touch the yellow in this case. Very optimistic. All right. Even some darker blues in. Dry brush going. Random as possible. Maybe this is me saying I wish I was at the beach. I'll lift that a little bit. It's got a little too dark and a little too much. There. I'll look for my gouache here. Or do that. Brightest orange here and strengthen. Get some of that in. A little less symmetrical and over here I have white gouache. Saw it yesterday. There it is. If you could see the amount of disarray and chaos. Oh, all right, we're going to go a little over 10 minutes here. We already were, technically. I'm going to white gouache right on this brush. And just going to make sure that we have Go back over that with another wash of probably yellow watercolor. Probably breaking all kinds of rules doing that. That's okay. Before I do that, maybe I'll get some of this white incorporated into the sky. Oops. Let's see. Use my paper towel to take some of that off. Dries fast. Okay, I'm going to come back through. What is this? I'm not sure. Kind of looks like maybe a sunrise. Working just a little bit more here and get into some of my blues. Too much. Lots of times when you're looking at a scene like this, although this might not, it's technically not a scene, it's just paint smeared around. Oftentimes you'll see some breaks in yeah, the streaks of light going across the water. The waves. All right, now I need a real light, super light blue here. Alrighty, maybe green, touch of green, almost done. And then go off. All right, and then sky. Let's see. Go back to my gouache and hopefully get a little bit of a more watery color. Tint it with orange, and I'm gonna make some suggestions of maybe some clouds. Stronger suggestion, sun. Here and there. All right, I think we're close to done. A little bit over 10 minutes. Sorry for that. I just wasn't quite in a spot where I felt like I wanted to leave it at. There we go. Kind of a rough abstract watercolor and gouache suggestion of a sunrise. Torn paper and all. We'll leave it there. Sunrise over the water. Hope you enjoyed. Check out other content on the channel if you're interested. If you enjoyed this in the least bit, there's some good educational content. Just added a course, kind of taking you through the how-tos around miniature plein air painting using the mini mint tin kind of approach. Probably have some other courses out there over the next couple of months. Thinking ballpoint pen mastery would be a good one. Maybe beginner drawing, beginner plein air painting, and a couple of other things. So look for those. There's also a ton of additional content, plein air adventures. There's tons of those where you can just come with me on a quick hike and paint session. And there's some video footage and sometimes explanation that comes along. Art and creativity related book reviews. And in addition to that, some how-to videos. So hope you enjoyed this. Please check out the channel. If you've watched a couple of these and you've enjoyed them, and you haven't done so already, consider subscribing. That helps the channel grow, helps more people who are interested in this actually see it, and helps get more visibility around my artwork too, which is always appreciated. And yeah, it's easy to hit that like button. So if you could do that, I'd appreciate that. Hope you have a great day. Stay well. Hope to see you again next time. With any bit of luck, it'll be tomorrow. Hope you have a great day. Stay well. I'm just going to rip off the paint here. I mean the tape here, and then we'll shut down. Oops. Hopefully I don't tear it. There we go. All right, last one. I kind of like this. That rarely happens. Went from abstract to, it's still abstract. All paintings are abstract to some degree. But enjoy the sunrise today. Stay well. See you again next time.